I'm Timeform's flat editor, David Johnson, and I've got 3 bets for day 2 at Glorious Goodwood. I'm going to start in the 145, and I've got a very strong fancy for True Destiny in the stay-in handicap. Now, he was most progressive last year. He actually finished 3rd in this race, but you see those 2 runs that he's had this year, and I just think he's better than ever. He was a big eye-catcher when 3rd in the Marsh Stakes at Newbury last time. He did best of those that were held up, but just had too much ground to make up against the first 2. He was only beaten a length there, and I think on a level playing field, he would have actually won that race. He's able to run here off the same mark, and I'm convinced he's going to take plenty of beating. And to be honest, I can't remember the last time I really wanted to back a horse as much as I want to back him under these conditions. So he is definitely the bet of the day. In the Molecombe at 245, I'm keen on Significantly, and I'm hoping that he's going to be able to end that rather frustrating run of seconds. He's run 3 times, he's been second 3 times, but on each occasion he's looked the best horse at the weights. We look at that last run at Sandown last time. He was second in the Dragon Stakes behind Gussie Mack. He travelled strongly to the front and just basically got outstayed on that stiff finish. You look at Goodwood and the way that this track plays out, I think the emphasis on speed under these conditions will really play to his strengths. When Curtis unleashes that burst of speed that he's got here, I just don't think he's going to be pegged back. The final race of interest is the Sussex Stakes, which is an absolute superb race. It sort of fits its bill, really well. You got the first 2 from both the British and the Irish Guineas taking on the best of the older horses. Now, Siskin looks a bit too short a price for me at around 9-4. I'm not sure his form's quite as good as the British Guineas, and he looks to have a bit more on his plate. And I think the interesting thing about this race, as much as anything, is the potential for it to get tactical. There's not a lot of front running angles in there, whereas the likes of Ryan Moore, Frankie Dettori on Circus Maximus and Wichita, I could see both of them being prepared to go forward, try and slow it down, and get the run of the race that way. And I think they are the 2 that look overpriced, particularly Wichita with Frankie Dettori. He doesn't have much at all to find with Kamiko. He was only a neck behind him in the Guineas. Yet Kamiko around 4-1, 9-2. Wichita as big at 8-1. He's a selection for me. I think the 3-year-olds are stronger than the older horses, and Wichita is the one to be with in the Sussex Stakes.